What's up, guys? Man, I've really been craving the world famous best burger on the North Shore, LJ Burger. Man, do you know how to make it? Let's get in there and make the LJ Burger. Let's do it, guys. We're here in the Seven Step Brothers kitchen, and we're about to make the LJ Burger. All right, so first what we're gonna wanna do is grab one of these patties. Shout out to Cisco for supplying us with these 100% all beef patties straight from the North Shore, Hawaii. So what we're gonna wanna do first, this is something that you have to really do on the LJ Burger, is you're just gonna throw that butter on there just to like marinate the patty a little bit more. Then what you're gonna wanna do is chop it up a little bit. We actually got some patties. We don't have to chop it necessarily, but I just like to do that so that you just evenly get that seasoning deep into the patty. All right, guys. So while that's cooking on there, what we're gonna wanna do is head over to the bread section. We're gonna wanna grab a couple of those fresh buns. Again, we're gonna give another shout out to Stone Ground Bakery for supplying us with these very fresh buns. See how well that breaks. Wow. Alright, so we're back on the grill. What we're gonna wanna do now is gonna take that butter again. Butter is definitely the love that we're gonna add into this LJ Burger. Special ingredient. You're gonna wanna like just massage it. Yeah, just like rub it together and get that butter. See the butter, it's evenly spaced out. And then just throw it on the grill like that. Alright, so we're gonna let these things cook there for a little bit, but we're gonna cut into our commercial break. Alright guys, we're gonna have a quick ad from our sponsors and we'll get right back to you when we're ready.
Are you tired of being tired and thirsty? Well, the new Coconut Edition Red Bull has got you covered.
Welcome back, guys. We got our stuff cooking right over here. LJ on the grill showing us how to make the world famous North Shore's best LJ Burger. If you're just tuning in with us now, once again, we are making the best burger of the North Shore, the LJ Burger. What we're doing now is we're just gonna make that grilled cheese. Just throw it on there, really. You gotta deal with situations like that. The cheese almost melted, but that's a clutch moment right there, because if you don't get that cheese on there at that moment, it's just gonna throw off the whole taste from the burger. All right, now we're looking at the patty. It's looking ready, so we're just gonna switch that. It's fine. We're ready for adding the onions while that thing is still cooking on there. So we're gonna grab our grilled onions. These have been pre-grilled. Shout out to the opening team who worked today. Gonna throw that on there. Just gonna chop it up. We're actually making this burger for our manager. Shout out to Eva. You're gonna see her in a little bit, but this burger is actually for her, so I really can't mess this up. I will get fired. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is grab that bacon. You remember from the last tutorial what we're gonna do. We're gonna break it up. Just throw it down on the grill so it can get nice and warm and fresh before we throw it on the burger. But while I'm doing this, we're gonna have a short commercial break. So back to my brother over there. What's up, guys? Like he said, we're gonna have a quick ad from our sponsors. Again, shout out to our sponsors. Without them, there is no us. And without you, there's no us either. So thanks to all of you viewing from home. You are why we do this. You are why we love what we do. All right, let's hop into this ad.
Are you tired of poo stains always bugging your underwear? Well, our new Victoria Bay bath tissue 4-ply has got you covered in all areas.
What's up, guys? We're back here on the grill with LJ making the world's famous North Shore's best LJ burger. Let's head over to LJ.
All right, guys. Bacon just finished, so we're just gonna throw that onto the onions right there, pat it down a little bit. We're still working on getting all these things cooked. We don't want to poison anyone. All right, so we're just gonna let that patty cook for a little bit. As you can see, it's not yet ready. Probably just a couple more minutes. So let's throw it over to Hitler's Pubes. He's got a word of encouragement for you guys.
Listen, guys. Just like I did, there's gonna be ups and there will be downs. But you gotta push through those downs. And you'll remember the ups in the end, alright? The downs might be majority of your life, but remember those ups and you'll be eyeing up all the time. So while that burger's still cooking, we're gonna hit you with an ad from our sponsors. Thank you to the sponsors, and thank you to you at home for watching, because without you, there's no us. Let's get to that ad. Carrot. What's up, guys? We're back on the grill with LJ making the world famous North Shore LJ burger. Let's get back to LJ.
All right, everyone. So now what we're gonna do is throw on the pineapple ring. This is one of the key ingredients. This is what gives it that Hawaiian style to the burger. Pineapple on a burger. If you haven't tried it yet, you're missing out on a lot, my friend. You gotta try this out. This is what makes the LJ burger one of the best burgers on the North Shore. So you're gonna take that pineapple, just get a nice flip on it so we get both sides nice and marinated. Alright, so while we're waiting for that pineapple, Adolf Fields has got another word of encouragement for you.
What's up, guys? Words of encouragement. Alright. Just remember, Fortnite quote of the day: you don't get mats from breaking other people's bills. Now what I get from that, you can hurt people all you want, but you don't gain nothing from it. Alright, so just be you, focus on your builds, and you'll be at the top in no time, just like us. And speaking of us, I'm gonna shout out our sponsors, because without them, there's no us. So we're gonna head to an ad real quick. We're gonna get an ad from our sponsor with the left, right, up.
Our new Libman sweeper can sweep and clean all kinds of floors.
What's up, guys? Again, shout out to our sponsors. Without them, there's no us, and without you, there's no us. So shout out to you guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're just tuning in, we're making the world famous North Shore's best LJ burger. We're gonna head over to LJ on the grill.
Alright, so we're gonna check and see if that pineapple is ready. Alright, it's looking good. So we're gonna throw that down on the burger. It's looking well done now. Probably a little bit over medium rare, which is exactly how my boss likes it. So we're just gonna smother it in this teriyaki. This is probably the most important step when it comes to making the LJ burger. This is what makes it different from any other burger on the North Shore. That is the teriyaki sauce. Produced, manufactured, shipped, made, everything done in Hawaii, the North Shore. Then we're just gonna throw that down on the bottom bun. Grab our lettuce, tomatoes. Can't have a burger without those. So here, just get a nice piece of lettuce. This one's not looking too great, so we're gonna grab this one. Ah, that's amazing. Now we're gonna take the tomato. Special request, no tomatoes. Alright, so we're actually not gonna add the tomato or lettuce because it turns out that my boss actually doesn't like them and I don't want to get fired. So we're just gonna put those on the side in case she wants to add it to her burger for her own special taste. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna add the house sauce. This is the Seven Brothers house sauce, their signature sauce. Ketchup, mayo, mustard. Alright. And there you have it. That is the LJ burger. Just gonna press those buns together and squeeze out that teriyaki sauce. Just add a little bit of love to the burger. A little bit of love. Alright, so now that we've made the burger, we're going to head over and do a little taste test with our manager, Eva.
But before we get to that, guys, we're gonna hit you with a quick ad from our sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors and thank you to you for watching at home. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you right after this ad.
Other brands. Oil brands.
What's up, guys?
What's
we're gonna
going
head
on?
into the taste test with our very own Seven Step Brothers manager, Eva Tafasa.
So let's jump right in there. Alright guys, we're back at you in the Seven Brothers restaurant dining area. And we're here with our manager. That's Eva. She's actually the best boss in the world. Let's see what she has to say about the burger. We're gonna get a rating.
Okay, should I just like dive in or like cut it in half or like what's the best way to eat the
You
LJ burger?
you know, it just depends on you, what you want. But you should just
I
dive,
personally say
just-
dive right in.
Yeah, just dive right in.
Mouth wide
I mean,
open.
you just gotta dive
Into that
like-
wave.
like,
Just dive right in
dive.
there.
If you don't dive in, you can get hurt. So,
Okay, I am understanding now.
oh, look at those juices just dripping
You guys
right
hear that
off
crunch?
of it.
Mmm. What was that?
That just fill your mouth up.
It's just dripping with
Delight.
delicious teriyaki sauce.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's the
Wow,
best
did you
burger
get that
ever.
pineapple in
Whoa,
that bite?
Does that flavor just burst all over?
It's magically delicious. Copyright. That's my bad.
Can I have a napkin?
Yes. Napkin. Wait, like snap it. Wait, I'm gonna snap it in.
in. With
Yo, the cut on that's gonna go crazy.
More bite.
we have our special guest Danica. Deaniky.
Why? Where's the Y coming from?
I don't know.
Taniki.
Daniki, what's up?
Yeah.
She's also gonna get a try. You know, part of it is you gotta get your fingers involved.
Oh, really?
Gotta be some finger art.
You know what? I've actually never had the teriyaki burger. Really?
How do we feel about it?
So we're gonna come at you with a commercial break. Once again, we are here making the LJ Burger, best burger on the North Shore.
All right, guys, quick ad from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back at it with the rating on this taste test. I know they're gonna love it, and I know you will too. So just follow our tutorial, and you can make your own right there at home. See you after the ad.
A new food service surface sanitizer can clean up any mess, no matter how sticky.
What's up, guys? We're back with Eva and Danica for this rating.
So we're
after
gonna
the taste
start
test.
with Danica and see what she
Okay.
has to say about it.
Okay, you know, the flavors really filled my tongue.
Oh.
I like the way it squirted in my mouth when I took a bite.
Okay. I had to give this burger a number out of 10. 10
Okay.
being the best burger on the North
Out of
Shore, and 1 being the worst burger on the North Shore.
Out of-
Which number would you assign?
I'm gonna
this
give it
burger?
like a 9.6 or 7.
The shooter stay strapped. I don't need mine. Bro, put a belt right to they behind. The way that switch through, I know he dying. 6, 7. I just bit right on the highway.
6 or 7 days
That's pretty good, guys.
6 or 7.
Alright, so we're gonna head over to Eva and see what she has to say about our burger.
You know, it's as delicious
Did the
as it
flavors
is
burst in
messy.
your mouth like they burst through mine?
I wouldn't. I don't want to use those words.
What do you give it?
Like an 8.
Fire arrows light you up, tonight we attack. Time is up, gonna leave you in blue and black. Mess with me, mess with us, crush you to dust. The miners versus mobs, here comes the rush. Creepers, zombies, spiders and skeletons. Bring it! Dynamite, cave-ins, nowhere to bring it. So make your move, cause it
Down there.
Bam!
And we also have that subscribe button. We're just gonna want to smash that one. And if you haven't done that, please do it. We need you. We love you. Without
We
you,
appreciate you.
we could not be producing these videos for you all. Thank you so much. That's Young LXJ, LJ, and Hitler's pubes back at you with another banger. We're out.
The new Block and Barrel sliced Swiss cheese is a 10 out of 10.